Welcome to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat. Featuring today IMS Vocab, Episode 129, Words 3201 to 325. Let us begin. Word 3001 is obituary, spelling Obituary, meaning a published notice of a death. Example: the Delhi broadsheet carried a glowing obituary of the celebrated Hindi poet who passed away at his Allahabad residence. Word 3202 is objective. Spelling Objective, meaning grasping and representing facts as they are. Example: the new research fellow at NIAS was told by her guide to keep her report on climate adaptation objective and free from emotive appeal. Word 3203 is objector. Spelling Objector, meaning one who objects as to a proposition, measure, or ruling. Example: a lone objector at the Gram Panchayat stood against the proposal to lease out village grazing land to a private mining company. Word 3604 is obligate. Spelling Obligate, meaning to hold to the fulfillment of duty. Example: the contract signed before the notary obligates the builder of the new coastal highway in Maharashtra to finish construction within 30 months. Word 305 is obligatory. Spelling Obligatory, meaning binding in law or conscience. Example: a helmet is obligatory for all pillion riders on two-wheelers in Bengaluru, though enforcement remains erratic on the outer roads. Word 3206 is oblique. Spelling Oblique, meaning slanting set of lines. Example: oblique rays of the winter sun slant across Rashtrapati Bhavan in the late afternoon, casting long shadows over the trimmed lawns. Word 3207 is obliterate. Spelling Obliterate, meaning to cause to disappear. Example: the cloudburst above Kedarnath in 2013 threatened to obliterate entire hamlets along the Mandakini Valley in a single night. Quick tip: obliterate joins the Latin ob, meaning against, with litera, meaning letter. Originally, the word meant to strike letters off an inscription, to wipe a name from a monument so completely that it disappears. Picture a royal order from the Delhi Sultanate erasing a rebel's titles from a stone tablet, the chisel making the name literally vanish. The word today still carries that sense of total removal. Word 3208 is oblivion. Spelling Oblivion, meaning the state of having passed out of the memory or of being utterly forgotten. Example: once famous silent film studios of Kolhapur sank into oblivion as talkies swept through the Marathi cinema industry. Word 3209 is oblong. Spelling Oblong, meaning longer than broad, applied most commonly to rectangular objects considerably elongated. Example: the community pool at the Dadar Parsi colony is an oblong tank neatly bordered by polished Italian stone. Word 3727 is obnoxious. Spelling Obnoxious, meaning detestable. Example: an obnoxious stench of stale liquor followed the chaprasi into the registrar's office at the district court in Jhansi. Word 3211 is obsequies. Spelling Obsequies, meaning funeral rites. Example: the last obsequies of the slain Jawan from Ranchi were held with full military honors at the cantonment cremation ground. Word 3212 is obsequious. Spelling Obsequious, meaning showing a servile readiness to fall in with the wishes or will of another. Example: the obsequious personal assistant followed his minister's every whim, even fetching his dry cleaning from the Khan Market outlet in Luchin's Delhi. Etymology note: obsequies and obsequious share the Latin sequi, meaning to follow. Obsequies literally follow a deceased person. An obsequious clerk follows every wish of his master. The same root powers sequence, consequence, subsequent, and pursue. Picture the long funeral cortege following a soldier's body to the cantonment cremation ground. That order of grieving followers gives the family of sequy its solemn Indian face. Word 3213 is observance. Spelling Observance, meaning a traditional form or customary act. Example: ritual observance of Chath Puja involves devotees standing waist-deep in the Ganga south of Patna awaiting the rising sun. Word 3214 is observant. Spelling Observant, meaning quick to notice. Example: the observant customs officer at the Mumbai Air Cargo Terminal spotted a discrepancy in the gold consignment paperwork before its release. Word 3215 is observatory. Spelling Observatory, meaning a building designed for systematic astronomical observations. Example: telescopes at the Hanlo Observatory in Ladakh take advantage of clear Himalayan skies for night-long studies of distant galaxies. Word family: observance, observant, and observatory share the Latin servare, meaning to keep, watch, or guard. To observe is to keep watch over something. An observant person notices. An observatory is built deliberately to watch the stars. The same root also powers conserve, preserve, reserve, and deserve. Picture the Hanlo Observatory high in the Himalayan cold desert, silently watching stars night after night, servare in modern Indian steel and glass. Word 3216 is obsolescence. Spelling Obsolescence, meaning the condition or process of gradually falling into disuse. Example: the decline of the typewriter repair shops along Calcutta's College Street reflects the slow obsolescence of mechanical typing. Word 3217 is obsolescent. Spelling Obsolescent, meaning passing out of use as a word. Example: the hand-pulled rickshaw of central Calcutta is now obsolescent, kept alive mostly for heritage tourist rides past the Marble Palace. Word 3218 is obsolete. Spelling Obsolete, meaning no longer practiced or accepted. Example: the cumbersome Vedic arithmetic technique of multiplying mentally is nearly obsolete, replaced by decimal calculation in mainstream schools. Word 3219 is obstetrician. Spelling Obstetrician, meaning a practitioner of midwifery. Example: at the Christian Medical College in Vellore, the senior obstetrician performs more cesarean sections each week than any clinic in southern India. Word 322A is obstetrics. Spelling Obstetrics, meaning the branch of medical science concerned with the treatment and care of women during pregnancy. Example: after a harrowing night in a Karbi Anglong labor room without a resident gynecologist, the young nurse chose to study obstetrics at Guwahati Medical College. Memory aid, obstetrics, obstinacy, and obstruct hide behind the Latin obstare, meaning to stand before or against. An obstetrician literally stands before a newborn as it emerges. Someone obstinate stands stubbornly against reason. The same prefix threads through obtrude. Picture a strong-willed Punjabi auntie standing firm at the gate, refusing to let her son attend a late Gurgan party that is obstare in everyday Indian life. Word 3221 is obstinacy. Spelling Obstinacy, meaning stubborn adherence to opinion arising from conceit or the desire to have one's own way. Example: the father's obstinacy over his children's choice of profession angered two sons enough to leave the Indore family home for good. Word 3222 is obstreperous. Spelling Obstreperous, meaning boisterous. Example: A group of obstreperous college football fans stampeded across the Howrah Bridge shouting slogans after Mohun Bagan won the Kolkata Derby. Word 3223 is obstruct. Spelling obstruct, meaning to fill with impediments so as to prevent passage, either wholly or in part. Example: parked handcarts on the side lane of the Chandni Chowk market routinely obstruct the route of the city fire engines when seconds matter. Word 3224 is obstruction. Spelling obstruction, meaning hindrance. Example: a persistent obstruction in the drain pipe of the primary school building in Kanpur led to corridor flooding every single monsoon. Word 3225 is obtrude. Spelling obtrude, meaning to be pushed or to push oneself into undue prominence. Example: the visiting dignitary's motorcade obtrudes daily upon the routine of ordinary commuters in Lutyens, Delhi during peak traffic hours. Thank you for listening to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat.